Hello everyone, welcome to the Jikook Story channel. Today, we're going to uncover something that never fails to make our hearts race. Every time Jimin and Jungkook say, "I love you," whether through words, glances, or even in silence, there's something that feels so deep, so real. From the dazzling concert stages to private moments hidden from the spotlight, their story never fails to touch us. Can love really be seen in the way someone looks at another, or wipes sweat from the forehead of someone they care about? Let's revisit those touching moments when the phrase, "I love you," wasn't just spoken, but truly lived between them. Ready to get emotional? Let's dive in. Every time Jimin and Jungkook say, "I love you," to each other, directly or indirectly, they give us unforgettable moments. Let's look back on some special moments they've shared with us. During a live broadcast, after some light teasing, Jimin said to Jungkook, "I love you," in front of everyone. That declaration became a moment etched in many people's memories, not only because of Jimin's courage in expressing his feelings, but also because of Jungkook's reaction and the connection they displayed at that time. It was truly touching to see how two people could share such deep feelings and express them so sincerely. Every interaction, every glance, and every word reveals just how special their bond is. These moments aren't just gestures or words, they represent loyalty, support, and a powerful emotional connection. It's what makes us admire them even more. Even though time has passed since that moment, the words, "I love you," remain among the most memorable. Every gesture and word from them carries a deep impact, and in Jimin and Jungkook's case, that impact is unmistakable. Let's keep cherishing these moments and remember how lucky we are to witness such a special relationship. Remember back in 2015 when Jimin decided to share something very personal with us? He showed birthday messages from J-Hope and Taeyong. But what stood out most was when he said, "This is my toy," and turned his bed toward Jungkook. A private, intimate moment that showed their affection and closeness. This moment gave us a glimpse into the depth of their relationship, even amid the glitter of fame. Everything they do and say hints at their closeness and sincerity. ARMYs deeply appreciate this because it makes us feel even more connected to them. We love Jimin and Jungkook not just for their talent, but for the way they care for and support each other. One unforgettable red carpet moment showed them using sign language to express love. Jungkook confidently turned to Jimin and gave the "I love you" sign. A simple gesture, but filled with meaning. Jimin's face showed clear surprise and admiration. Jungkook's courage in showing his feelings publicly made this moment deeply memorable for fans. Then there was the time Jimin cried, and Jungkook hugged him with such care. While many assumed Jungkook's "I love you" was meant for fans, his tone, his eyes, they told a different story. It was a heartfelt message, meant for someone truly special, Jimin. Jimin's tears in that moment revealed the depth of their bond. In another live stream, Jimin made an announcement that surprised everyone. "There's something I want to say to our fans." Then he began singing Jin's emotional song, "I Love You." What really caught everyone's attention was Jungkook's gaze, locked onto Jimin, full of tenderness and admiration. A rare emotion displayed so openly, revealing the deep connection they share. During a concert in Las Vegas, Jungkook surprised everyone by softly saying, "I love you," and the atmosphere shifted. Jimin's reaction was deeply touching, his eyes filled with admiration and deep gratitude. The tenderness in Jimin's gaze toward Jungkook was undeniable. This wasn't just a fellow bandmate bond, but something deeper, a sincere and profound emotional connection. We all remember that moment under the fireworks, when the words, "I love you," were spoken, perhaps aimed at ARMY, but something in the way they said it, in their looks and smiles, made it feel like the words were also meant for each other. In that moment, the outside world faded away, and it felt like they were the only two people in it. It's interactions like these that leave us in awe, how, despite the pressure and spotlight, they still show affection in the most graceful and gentle ways. They're unafraid to express their feelings, even if subtly. That's the beauty of their relationship. One emotional moment stood out, when Jimin shouted, "I love you, ARMY," multiple times, and Jungkook suddenly interjected with, "Jimin Hyung, I love you." The mood shifted instantly. Jimin's face showed sweet surprise and disbelief. Jungkook looked nervous, trying to brush it off, but the message was already out, sincere and honest. Namjoon's presence as a calming figure during such moments is also unforgettable. He knew how to keep the mood comfortable. His expression showed that he too was moved by what was happening between Jimin and Jungkook. Their relationship is not fabricated. Every look, every hug, every word says things that can't be spoken out loud. That's why we want to keep witnessing more moments like this, where their bond feels so real. And of course, who could forget that viral practice room moment among armies? The camera caught the two seriously practicing, but 1 second broke through the choreography, when Jimin instinctively wiped sweat from Jungkook's forehead with a small handkerchief from his pocket. Jungkook just smiled, looking at Jimin with soft eyes that seemed to say more than 1,000 words. There was no dialogue, but the silence between them spoke volumes about pure and deep love. Sometimes, love doesn't need words. Their closeness is also evident in small details that might go unnoticed by casual eyes, but means so much to dedicated fans. Like when they were at the airport, and Jungkook fell asleep on Jimin's shoulder during a long trip. Instead of moving or feeling disturbed, Jimin stayed completely still, not wanting to wake him. This small gesture, which might seem trivial to others, is, to ARMY, an extraordinary display of love in its simplest form. There's another soft and unforgettable moment, when Jimin was asked in an interview who made him feel the most comfortable. He paused, then smiled and said, "Junk?" Because he's always there. Jungkook gave him a quiet glance, as if to confirm he heard it right. And when their eyes met, even just for a second, there was a deep silence full of meaning, like they were speaking a language only they understood. Even during variety shows full of laughter, their emotional closeness shines through. In one game, they were asked to name one thing they couldn't let go of in an emergency. Jungkook, without hesitation, said, "Jimin Hyung." Everyone laughed, thinking it was part of the game. But when the camera zoomed in on Jungkook's face, it was clear he wasn't joking. It was a sincere answer, wrapped in laughter, but filled with genuine emotion. And of course, we can't forget Jungkook's secret birthday project for Jimin. In silence, he prepared a short video filled with their memories, from practice sessions, concerts, to backstage moments. When the video played privately for Jimin, he couldn't hide his tears. "I didn't know you would do all this," he said through his tears. Jungkook replied softly, "Because you deserve everything." Their relationship is like a red thread connecting two hearts without needing much explanation. The power of their interactions doesn't lie in how loudly they say, "I love you," but in how they show it every day, through small acts of care, quiet protection, and an unwavering presence. Maybe that's why so many people feel connected to them. Because love like that feels real. And even though they rarely talk about their relationship explicitly in public, their body language says more than words ever could. From how Jimin always finds the most comfortable seat for Jungkook, to how Jungkook always makes sure Jimin doesn't get left behind in a crowd, these are quiet, but real acts of love. Love that lives behind the spotlight, yet shines brighter than any stage light. We all know the entertainment world can be cold and demanding. But Jimin and Jungkook's bond shows us that even under pressure and expectations, there's still room for pure affection. There's still space for two hearts to find each other and stand together, no matter what. And that's why we continue to love them. Not just as idols, but as two human beings who show us that true love can exist anywhere, even under the spotlight, even without words. We witness that love grow, evolve, and endure day by day. These are just some of the moments when Jimin and Jungkook said, "I love you," in their own way. They may not always say it out loud, but every action, every look, conveys a feeling far deeper than 1,000 words. Their relationship is a reminder that love doesn't always need grand declarations. Sometimes just being there is enough. A smile is enough. Taking care of each other is enough, just as they've always done. If you feel touched by their closeness too, don't forget to hit like, share this with your fellow armies, and subscribe for more heartwarming Jikook stories. See you in the next video, and remember, genuine love can always be found, even in silence. This is Jikook Story, where love always has a tale to tell.